Hi, I'm Rich Marchini. I'm the high school principal here at Owen J. Roberts High School, and welcome to the show. Today as our guest, we have Dr. Christian, our superintendent of schools. Dr. Christian, very nice to have you today on the show.
Thanks for having me.
As a new superintendent, I know you've done a few interviews already, but I was wondering if you could help us out and maybe go over your background a little bit and your experience as an educator.
Sure, thanks Dr. Marchini. I started my career in the Methacton High School as a 9th and 10th grade English teacher. After several years of doing that, I also coached multiple sports, swimming, baseball, basketball, was a class sponsor for some graduating classes, and then I moved into administration. For 1 year, I was an athletic director for Arcola Middle School and the Methacton High School. From then, I switched districts and went down to Delaware County in the Garnet Valley School District, where I was a high school assistant principal, a middle school principal, and then finally moved into central office as the assistant superintendent in charge of pupil services, special education, and then finally superintendent of schools before I came to ONJ this past July as superintendent.
Excellent. People who have met you and have commented say things like, he seems to get it, or really an educator through and through. And I guess the fact that you're a coach, English teacher, assistant principal really came up through the ranks. It's the reason why as you walk through the schools you do get it. That's excellent.
I hope so. We can always take opportunities to learn, just as I've done here. You really need to work in a job for a good solid year to really know the culture of a school district. So I try to be as visible as possible and try to attend as many different events as possible, both in the academic arena and then the co-curriculars as well.
It's great you mentioned trying to learn about the district. So how are some of the ways you're providing or getting some input and feedback from the community and the students?
Great question. First thing I did was visit with each of the building principals to get to know and took a tour of their buildings, met as many students as possible. I then set up meetings with each of the PTAs. So I met a core group of parents who are volunteers in each of our elementary, middle, and high schools, and really help support all of the academic and extracurricular activities we have. Finally, and it's still ongoing, I've tried to come around and meet as many of the teachers as possible and students and really see them in action. That's how you get to know a school district and really see how the inner workings occur on a daily basis.
So are you providing any surveys, or I know we saw the Speak Up survey.
Sure.
Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Sure. I've had some success with this in the past. With technology ever changing and our students accessing technology at younger and younger ages. For example, I have a 5-year-old son who knows to go into Wawa, and he knows exactly where that kiosk is and to hit the buttons on that screen to order the sandwich that he'd like for that day. And it's just second nature to him. Our students from K to 12 are accessing information through a variety of mediums. So we've initiated the Speak Up survey, where we're surveying administrators, school board members, teachers, parents, and most importantly our students about how they access information, the types of technology that they use. And we're going to use the results from that survey to help build our budget for the next school year and purchase technology, provide professional development for our staff so that we really can continue to create 21st century learners. The nice thing about ONJ is the district already has a nice amount of technology, but we want to make sure that we're using it to its full capacity and that kids are benefiting from it.
That's great. And that survey, it's my understanding that survey is for K through 12 students, faculty, and parents.
Correct. Right now we've had over 2,500 students participate. It's a little more challenging for kindergartners and first graders to take it, so we're focusing really on second grade and up. We've had almost 500 parents take it, about 300 staff members, and just about the whole administrative team has participated. There are a few that still need to get their act together, but I'm sure you've already completed it, Dr.
For the record, I did complete it right away. I don't want to be
job.
one of those few administrators that didn't take care of that.
Very nice. That'll reflect well in your evaluation.
Excellent, excellent. Well, we've seen you a lot of high school activities and sports, concerts, things like that. What's your impression overall of the extracurricular activities in the district?
Great question. I'm very impressed with the variety that we offer, and that's important. While I was a coach, I have a tremendous amount of respect for areas that I don't have a lot of talent in, and that's specifically the arts. I was in a high school play, but they heard me sing, and they immediately gave me a speaking part rather than a singing part. But I went to the cavalcade of bands, and that was fantastic. The athletic events have been wonderful to see the amount of support we get from the community. And now we're entering concert season in the month of December, so we'll really see our kids perform outside of the classroom, and it's a great piece of performance assessment to show the type of growth they've demonstrated so far this year.
Excellent. Well, as I've said, we've seen you all over the place here at the high school, different activities in our halls, speaking to different groups, and it's wonderful that you're sort of taking the time to reach out, find out information in order to put together an action plan. You know, we all have room for improvement.
Sure.
We're always looking for ways to do a little better here at the high school, and I know the other principals feel the same way. So we look forward to you know, the results of the Speak Up survey, how we can really you know, acclimate our students to, or you know, have more technology in the classroom
Sure.
for learning, and any other initiatives that come forward.
Very good. I'm happy to be in O&J, and look forward to continuing a strong.
Thanks for watching the show today. As I mentioned, we have Dr. Christian as our guest for the day. A lot of great things going on at O&J Roberts High School, and a lot of things going on at the district. So thank you for watching the show, and have a great day today.